Hello and welcome to a special edition of the Rise stream. Today, I am going to launch a human into space. The very first human that I have grown in this game, The Last Caretaker. I want to show you guys how I did this and how I set everything up. I have not loaded the rocket with fuel yet. This is called the Exodus Station. We are robot caretakers and we are supposed to kind of launch humans up in space because the world is no longer habitable, but it is the cradle of humanity. They have to be born here and grown here and then launched into space. So basically what I've done is I restored everything that was already here. I didn't build any extra systems except for the ones that I'm going to show you, obviously, but like I built all this, but all of the stuff that was here I just restored. This is called the Saboteur reactor. I don't know how to say it. This basically makes rocket fuel. It takes in CO2, it takes in water, fresh water, and power, and it turns all three of those things into methane and oxygen. So those are stored in these tanks, and these tanks were already here. I restored them. I've got already one oxygen load full, ready to go pump into that rocket. I wanted to save it for the video, so I didn't do it yet. And we have a little bit of methane as well. I have those sent up via these two pipes. Those are ready to hook up to the rocket. So they hook up to the rocket on each one of these loading little modules here, I guess. They kind of fold out, which is super cool. So I already have the power set up. Like on the other side with the methane and the oxygen, I restored these two solar panels, these Mark III solar panels, and these Mark III wind turbines. The next thing I got to do is we got to load it with the methane and the oxygen. And first we have to produce it. And that is what that Saboteur reactor is for. It is going to produce all of the stuff that we need. Obviously, this thing needs power, fresh water, and CO2. So what I did was I set up a battery. I set up an H2O water tank, and I set up a CO2 tank as well. I am only level 16. So I couldn't get into the real heavy methane producing things and stuff like that yet. I have the CO2 coming out of a portable electric generator that pumps into this little tank. So we have that being fed by a petrol tank, and the petrol tank is being fed by this portable, we're just grinding up sea bugs here. I've got this also charging the battery as well as solar and wind. I also have my water tank. So the way the water tank system is set up, I have it running down through this little hole in the ground, and this is where the water pumps are in the game. And then I had to build this water purifier as well. That water is pumping up into the fresh water tank, which is full right now, and then that's going to pump into the Saboteur reactor. First things first, I've already run this, so I know it works. I've already filled the oxygen tank. I want to empty this tank out into the rocket before I start anything else, so let's do that now. I'm going to hook up the oxygen tube that I've already kind of built here, and I'm going to turn this on. And what this is going to do is this is going to load oxygen from the tank down below into the rocket, hopefully. So here we go. First time trying this. And yes, it's actually working. We need 12,000 liters of oxygen, guys. That is friggin' awesome. So that is now loading up right now. We might as well hook up the electricity as well. So let's hook up the electricity. No reason to do this separately. So let's get electrical flowing as well. We're going to hook that up to that, and we're going to unblock that, and that is going to load. The wind is howling right now. You can see those. You might not be able to see them, but those wind turbines are flying. So that is now loading up with electricity. We should see the electricity going up as well. Yes, we do. So, oh, that's going to take a while. Oh, man. The next thing is we're going to load in the methane as well. So let's load up the methane. We already have like 1,000 liters of methane in there. So, or a little over actually. So we might as well, you know, get that in there because we're going to be loading up. We have to load up more oxygen than that holding tank can hold. So this takes 12,000 liters of oxygen and only 3,000 liters of methane. That tank for oxygen down here is 9,000 liters. So we're obviously going to have to kind of do 2 runs at this. I'm hoping we have enough. But there it is. It is loading all 3 fuels into the rocket right now. Let's load up the baby. So we got plenty of time to load the baby. Let's do that right now. So I'm going to get on the elevator, and I got the baby at the top. of this elevator already ready to go. This is, if you've seen my previous streams, or if you know this game or whatever, we had to grow that in another facility. So you grow the first human in another facility called the Lazarus facility, and that is where the pretty much all the babies will be grown. Then you take them over here and try to launch them into space, I guess. All right, there is the baby. It is in a Lazarus pod, they call it, and it's got a little tablet here where you can kind of see, the weight, the strength, the life expectancy, the intellect, all its stats. I don't think my stats are very good. I'm not really sure, but I did try to load it with the best food and nourishment that I could. So we're gonna just load this in right now. So let's just get that in there. Hopefully it has enough power. Yes! Oh, that is so cool. I have not done this yet. This is all new to me. Oh, wow, there's 4 seats for this? Oh, geez. Why are the lights flashing? I don't like that the lights are flashing. Let me close that door up. Don't want to forget to close the door. There we go. And we'll retract that as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to activate the Sabaton reactor. And this is going to start all of these systems up. So we got the water pumping in. We got the electrical pumping in. We've got the generator on, making CO2. The CO2 is now being pumped in from this tank. I'm a little worried about the fuel level here. The fuel level does not look good in our tank. But if I have to, I'll go and just get some more biofuel. But there it is. There's the Sabaton reactor. And look at that. It seems to be like kind of wasting output there. Uh-oh. I think we're actually wasting oxygen output. That's not good. But I'm not really sure how this thing works. It looks, yeah, it is. Oh my goodness, we're wasting oxygen. I mean, honestly, we're making more than enough anyway, but I'm gonna have to maybe redesign this for if you get to do this again. In order to speed up power, I'm gonna bring it in from 2 different sources. Hopefully that actually that works. Okay, looks like oxygen is now finishing up. That's gonna be at 97%. That means we should probably kick off. I would imagine that the Sabaton reactor, I don't know if that's gonna kick off automatically, but we'll find out here. I doubt it will because it's leaking oxygen out of its other holes. So, okay, that is now filled up. That is now filled up. All right, let's cut off oxygen. And that is now done. Oxygen is done. All right, we're just waiting on the power now. So let me go down here and we'll see. Okay, that is just leaking oxygen, basically. You know what? It's pumping it into here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this all down. Let me shut this all down. We're going to go back to the ship and make some more power cables so I can patch that in. And there we are, making our extra power cables. I've disconnected the Sabaton reactor, and I'm going to try and get this up. Playing jump rope with it right now. Come on, game physics. You know what I'm trying to do. And let's see if we can get this thing rolling. Yes! Oh, look how much faster that is. Okay, so through the magic of editing, I built 4 more wind turbines, 2 more tier 3 solar panels. We are 98.5%. So we are now almost fully charged. Let's check on little baby. Little first human baby. He's doing good in here, guys. And he's just chilling. Get it? Chilling. Because he's like frozen, sort of. I don't know. I thought that's what that smoke was. Oh yeah, let's not forget to shut the door on him. And we are about ready to go here. So we are now at 100%.
All
yes.
systems are green. The rocket is perfectly ready. We're on the verge. Just one step, one command away from everything we've worked for.
From everything we've worked for. It's all coming together.
It's finally come. Humanity is ready to reach for the stars once more.
All right, let's do it. Enter launch control. Ah, dang it! Don't tell me I gotta go over there. Now, luckily, while I was waiting for this to power up, I did go over there and kind of kill some of the... Do I actually have to, like, enter launch control? All right, let's disconnect the power supply here, okay? Waiting for launch request. I think I have to go to mission control over there. I'm going to take one of these Typhoons as well. So that way, at least we can maybe power that facility over there. I just got to figure out maybe where we're going to put this wind turbine. So I guess we'll just put it right out here. What the? Oh, I forgot the Typhoon. Dang it. Just look at that. And this should be more than enough power into the power grid. Do we have power? Do we have power? Looks like we have power. We can open the door now. Yes. Dang it. Get off of me. All right, there it is. Yeah. It says we're go for launch. Get out of the way, buddy. Sorry. All right. Request launch. Launch sequence in T-minus 42 seconds, baby. Oh, my goodness. This is insane. All right. I'm going to get my view. All right.
20 seconds and counting.
Whoa, there's actually a voice. That is so cool.
15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All engine running. Liftoff. We have liftoff.
Oh my goodness.
Look. Just look at it. Humans ascending again. Soaring into the heavens. You've done it. You've really done it. Do you feel this? This impossible joy. It's happening, Caretaker. We've reached hope.
And there it goes.
Something out there is calling to you. Do you hear it? It knows things we don't. Or perhaps things we once knew. A location has been received. Carry on.
And that was absolutely amazing. Hours and hours and hours of work. And oh my goodness, we actually finally launched the rocket. It did not explode. It is a beautiful, beautiful, clear morning here. That was absolutely incredible. Oh my goodness. It looks like okay, maybe the rocket reached a different stage or something, but it is now faded out of view here. What's that noise? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, it's coming back! It's coming back, baby! Oh my God, that is so freaking sick! Whoa! Oh, that is so freaking sick! And it came back without the top. There is no capsule. Oh, man, okay. So we can send more Raya babies. And there you have it. The rocket is in perfect condition, it looks like. Yeah, the capsule is gone. Wow. It doesn't really... oh, there's still like a hit... Ooh, what was that? There's still like a hitbox like it is there. Oh, wow. It still has a little oxygen and methane and electricity left. Wow. Yeah, absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new, of course. And I will see you on the next live stream. Peace out, everybody. See ya.